Hello, viewers. Welcome to this new series on how our childhood experiences might be holding back our life. Because childhood is everything, and the pain you do not transform, you can transfer. So, tonight I am your uncle, Tiang Andeyang, and with me I have.
Pierson Dr. Elishama.
All right, so Mr. Pearson, can you please tell us what you do?
Okay, I am a professional and certified content creator. I'm into photography, videography, graphic design, and many more.
All right, sir. Thank you for that. Now, I want you to share with us your childhood experience. Okay, you'll be sharing both the positive and the negative side, because you cannot just say childhood experience are mostly negative. So there are positive and a negative side. So now, can you tell us the positive side of your childhood?
Okay, childhood on which particular matter?
Yeah, the upbringing.
Okay, the
Yeah,
upbringing.
your upbringing. How was your upbringing like? Your relationship with your mother, your father, your siblings, your friends, your neighbors. There is influence. Understand? Child has an influence. Influence started with the parent, then you have the siblings,
yes.
then you have the friends, the peers in schools, and the rest of them.
Okay, starting with let's say the upbringing.
Yes.
From the way we interacted with my parents, my dad and my mom. It was really an interesting moment. It is really interesting in the sense that we had this, let's say, good relationship. We can be able to communicate. They talk to us, we talk to them back. Then, while growing up,
Yes.
when we started becoming a bit sensible, we are beginning to understand what is happening around us. As a child,
Yeah.
a child will want to do something that is not acceptable or something that is wrong in the sight of the parents.
Yes.
Then the child may not know that it is wrong, and sometimes the child may know that it is wrong, but they may want to just try it and see the reaction of the parents.
Yeah.
So sometimes you see a child is trying to do something that is wrong, but he will be looking at the parents to see whether the parents will shout at them, will tell them not to do that or not.
Yes.
So it is there. So while growing up, I actually grew up. My dad was calm. He's a calm person. He doesn't shout. He doesn't say much. Then my mom.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Tell us.
My mom. When she's talking to you, she will be talking at the top of her voice.
Wow.
Whenever she's talking to you,
Yeah.
when she's telling you not to do something,
Yeah.
you will know that you don't really have to do that thing.
Yeah.
So you hear her voice in your head. She don't have to say anything. Let's say sometimes she will use her eyes just to make gestures for you not to do something.
Yeah.
So you know that you are not supposed to do that. Then if she's pushed to say something, she will say it so loud enough that it will sink to your bone marrow. You will hear her voice very well. So that's how my mom is. And I know that's how a lot of other mothers are. Because when you look at their generation, most of them are like that.
So it means your dad, you were not that afraid of your dad, but your mom, whenever.
Yes, my mom used to shout, but I am more scared of my dad.
Okay.
Because all she does was she will just shout at you to make you to do things. But my dad, whenever the case meets him or it reaches him, he will be the discipline master.
Okay.
Mothers, when you offend them, they will not touch you. All they will say is, I will report you to your father. When your father comes back, he will deal with you. And when the father comes, he will be the one that will have to discipline you for something you did not do to him.
Yes. So it means normally the father is disciplinarian.
Yes.
Yeah, fathers don't actually express their emotion like mothers.
Yes.
Mothers are always quick. They're emotional.
They're emotional, of course.
They are quick to react. Whenever you do something wrong, they are quick to react. So now, you say she was talking on top of her voice, means she was yelling.
Yes, she yells.
She yells. So now, how does that affect you?
So from the onset, it is something that makes me not to want to do anything around her. I will just be in one place, just composed to avoid making her to talk.
Yeah.
So from the onset.
Yes.
So gradually, I begin to feel, even if she shouts, even if she says something, what will be, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'll still do what I want to do.
Yes.
You get? So at the beginning, it will make you not to. It made me not to like do something out of my will because of fear, or I am scared of what will turn out.
Yeah.
So it will make me to be just calm in everything that I'm doing. I won't want to do anything at all, especially when she's around.
Wow. So
when she's around, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, because you miss your obedience back then was not actually you're obeying because you really want to.
Yes.
Yeah, you obey out of the fear of not being punished.
Yes, what will come, what will come, and fear of not being
punished
or being punished. Yes.
You know, that time sometimes when people say, I prefer the king than the
yes,
I prefer the king than the flog.
Than the flog. You know, the king sometimes when you are being flogged, yes, maybe in an hour or less, the pain will no longer be there. But
yeah,
you see, the way my mom talks, even if I have the intentions of doing something, I will just hear her voice in my head, and at the end of the day, I will not even do it because I am trying to avoid anything that will bring up that matter.
Yeah. So it means at that time the house was tense.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody was working on a shell, like eggshell.
Yes.
Not to break anything, and if you break something, you are in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Oh yeah. So that's the normal African culture.
The normal. While growing up, we used to have these ceramic wares in our sitting room.
Okay.
So there are these ceramic wares that she used to decorate her parlor. We never broke one since when we were little. Till today, you hear her bragging about us. My children, I raised them up. They don't used to break things. They have never broken any TV or all those things. Not like the children of now. So she will be bragging about it, but she actually put in the work. So when we see anything breakable, we don't go near it to avoid it getting broken, because we know that we'll still collect. Yeah, I understand. You know, the thing is this. The price of ignorance is more expensive than the price of knowledge. Yes. No, when a child hold an egg and he's holding it, and you say drop it, and the child drop it, the child did not learn anything. He did not learn anything. But once the child releases and the egg breaks, the child learn that this egg is fragile. It's fragile. Yes. This egg. So the child have learned. And how much is the egg? Highest Nigeria, 200 naira. 200 naira egg have given a child a life lesson. Yes, it does. So that means in the house you were not really allowed to express your full self. Because if you express yourself, you're going to get punished. According to Albert Einstein, they say play is the highest form of research. When a child plays, is making a research. Yes. Like the founder of this Money Point, he said when he was a child, he liked building things. So because of that building nature, so you grow up to start building apps. Yes, to be innovative. You have to be innovative. So play, but some houses just say, don't play. Don't play. Yes. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't stay in one place. And children are not meant to. They are not meant to stay in one place. They are supposed. They are meant to express, to finish that energy in them. So now to exhaust it. The next question is: as you grow up, how does this affect your self-esteem? Okay. Because you were not allowed to do some things. They yell at you. So probably maybe you are hearing a voice whenever you want to do something. So how do you affect? So like I earlier on said, from the onset, it used to make me not to do anything at all, especially in their presence, because always there is critique. You are doing this, you are not supposed to do that, all those things. But my kind of person, I later on I fought it from within. I actually fought it. So that's the part we want. How do you now? It's like it's not really fight. Yes. You heal from it. Yes. So I felt there is no point caging myself because of someone else's action on me, or someone else's thoughts about me. Yeah. So what I will do, I will still do it, irrespective of what you think of me or what you say about me. So after that, apart from having that inward understanding, I began to read books. I started reading books from a very tender age.
Okay.
I'll see my father's book, I'll pick it up and read, even though I was not fluent at reading.
Yes.
I was not fluent at reading, but I will check and I ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
People that know me while I was very little,
Yes.
some of them used to call me Pierre Problem. Because once you see me, the problem is here already. So I would worry your life, I will ask you a lot of questions, I will disturb you, I will break anything around you, all those things. So I am always a problem around the elderly. And the sweet thing is, most of my play and stay, I did not play much with my peers.
Okay.
I play around people that are way older than me, people that are some of them are even older than my dad. Some are older than me, some are even old enough to be my own father. So these are the people that I mostly hang around with. I used to stay with. There is this other man, there is this man, Dr. Pondri, former provost, College of Education. So he used to call me Piari, my friend. Sometimes in the evening he will used to come and pick me up at home. He will just take me for outing. So I sit amidst his friends, his peers. That's where I sit. So probably I cannot remember vividly because I was very small. So maybe from that interaction, my mind start to develop. Maybe that's the reason, but I don't really know. But I stayed around people that are way older than me.
Yeah, I think that's that book. The reason of the book actually help. Understand? Actually help you to recover, help you see yourself in a better light. And the people that you walk around with, the elderly ones, were able to coach your emotion. They call it emotional coaching. So they were able to coach your emotion. That's the role of a father though. A child that did not do well in school is a child that have absent father. You have maybe a father figure, not really the main father, that can coach his emotion. So this great way of feeling though. But there are people that have up to now that have not recovered.
Yes, a lot of people have not recovered.
Whenever they want to do something, they're hearing the voice inside them. You're mad, you're stupid, you're useless, you can't do anything. So that stopped them from doing so.
About this useless thing and stupid thing. Each time anybody insults me that you are useless, you are stupid, I am actually not scared of anybody. I grew up like that. I'm not scared of anybody, irrespective of who you are. I can still tell you my mind. So anybody that says you are stupid, I will look the person into his face. I'm not stupid. Maybe you are. By telling the person he is stupid, he will not say anything.
He will not say anything.
You are crazy. I am not. Maybe you are the crazy person. Very useless. Wow. All those things. I used to. Any bad words that I used to reject it immediately.
Wow.
Immediately. So all those things. I did not allow it to get to me to cage me. Yes.
Well, that one is really strong. No, because some people just accept it.
Yes, I did.
One day label them stupid.
And this type of attributes, out of 100%, maybe we are not up to 10% that fight this from a tender age.
Yeah, let's talk. If you were to be your own parent, if you were to parent yourself, how will you parent yourself?
As it is now?
As it is now. If you were back then, if you give you a chance to be your own parent, how can you parent yourself? Like from what you say, the yelling, the shouting, they're not allowing you to express yourself, and your father is disciplinarian. How can you balance the two? How can you do it?
Sure.
If you are the parent, how would you parent yourself well?
This is a strong question. If I am a parent, I wouldn't have done anything better than they did. That's just the truth. I wouldn't have done anything better than they did. Because the way I was raised, it actually worked. Even if it didn't, that's how I am being brought up. So I will still replicate the method which I am being brought up. I'll still replicate it, whether knowingly or unknowingly.
So the thing now is this podcast is just to bring you to awareness. Understand? To be aware of this was how I was being raised. Because in order to raise a child, you have to first know how you were raised.
Yes.
Understand? So, and the yelling, the shouting, how can you do better? No, every generation they work on the knowledge you had. They did their best based on the knowledge.
Yes.
Because now, presently, you can yell on a child now. That child is gone.
It's gone, yes.
So now,
it's happening already.
So how can you now not repeat what they repeat, what happened
what
to you, like
happened? Yes. You see, training up a child is something that is intricate.
yeah,
It's really, it's not something that you can just point. Sometimes your own method of raising might be different from your spouse's method of raising.
yes,
But the two of you have to find balance.
yeah,
Just like I said, my dad doesn't talk much.
yes,
My mom does the talking. Then she don't beat us much.
mm,
But when the offense is strong,
yeah.
you will be the one that will do the flogging.
So yeah. So sorry to cut you short. You know about discipline. All this thing we're talking about is discipline. You know, in the past or up to now, some people are still using it. They tend to punish,
Yes.
and punishment is not discipline.
It's not discipline, no.
Punishment is to inflict pain on the child. I know of a mother that used a lighter because the child is still. They use lighter to burn the child. So
that's
to them is to cause the child pain. They think that by causing the child pain, the child will change. No, he will change temporarily.
You will just temporarily, just for the moment.
Yes, he will change temporarily, but you have not checked the underlying cause of the problem.
Yes.
And why discipline is from the word discipleship.
Yes.
Like if you go to university, they ask you, what is your discipline? This discipline is learning, it's training, conditioning a child mind to follow instruction. So now, how can you not do that? Because it is the problem of discipline that's all these things.
So now, doing that, I feel the better way is to reduce the yelling parts. You have to reduce it and talk gently or softly. That will make the child even more comfortable. So when you talk to a child softly about not doing something, or in a very sweeting tone, the child will tend to remember that. But each time the child is used to yelling, is used to your shouting, there will be a time, believe me, there will be a time that whenever you are shouting, in his head he will be mute. He won't listen to a single thing that you are saying. But when you talk to the child, maybe in form of a gist or in form of interaction or showing the child something, so he will the training will stick. Will definitely stick. Even in school, when you see there are this set of teachers that are strict, and they flog children. You see, the children will at every time they will be failing that subject or that course because of the strictness of the teacher. But the teacher that is being friendly, that always jokes around with them, that always tell them stories, they always tend to love him and love the subject, and they must pass it. And they must pass it. It's true. So that's how it is. You just have to learn a subtle way of raising a child, and learning that it will also require energy. It will require time. It will require, will I say, you need to be what will I use? I'm looking for a word to use. You need to be intentional. You need to be conscious about it. Conscious, for you to learn and the other to bring up a child like this. You see, the children of this generation, when you shout at one, it can break them. Break them completely.
It's true. It's true. So, Sir Pierreson.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, thank you. We have a great conversation. So now, this is just a series we started. We'll be talking to more guests. So if you want to be part of the guests, you can come and share your own childhood experience, because the future of the child lies in the childhood. Therefore, whatever happened in the child's childhood will stick to him if he did not heal from it. So you talk about yelling and shouting. The most important thing is for you to set boundaries and give a child expectation. A child that knows what is expected of him will have control over his behavior. All right, see you next time. I'm Tiang, and